Alright, folks, welcome to High Octane Wrestling, where we get to listen to Scotty eat. It's fucking awesome. I love it.
What?
What are you eating?
Nothing.
Liar.
Seriously?
Who's eating? Who's eating something right now?
Did Sector sneak in here?
Yeah, he usually is good for that. Oh, dude, I can't stand that smacking the lips. Alright, we just got done doing our fantasy territory draft. Um, very interesting. I would say that the guys that weren't in the chat, Witness and Kostoff, pretty much got what they wanted.
Yeah,
Um,
I hate Silent Witness right now. I really
you,
hate the guy.
dude, he fucked up my varsity club that I was gonna.
Dude, he fucked up my Four Horsemen reunion.
Ugh. So we're gonna have to do. Right now. What we're gonna do is I'll go over the teams really quick one more time, and then we're gonna do some trading possibly. We'll do some roster review and go from there. The High Octane Pelicans. That's me, because that's the greatest nickname of all time for a professional team. How the fuck do you name a pro team Pelicans? I just
I
don't.
don't know.
That's the stupidest fucking thing.
Isn't
I
it?
was
I
talking about
can't
this
wait
the other day.
to see the logo, though. I really cannot wait to see the logo.
All right, so my team, I got Punk, RVD, Savage, Million Dollar Man, JBL, Alberto Del Rio, LOD, Steamboat, Dynamite Kid, Randy Orton, DDP, Rick Rude, Jake the Snake, Flying Brian, La Parka, Rick Martel, Colt Cabana, Ultimo Dragon, Liger, and Scott Norton. Mike, who's your team?
I don't have a name yet. I was thinking about the Greenwich abortion, but it's not as funny to me now.
No, not really. Dude, your world is gonna change once you hold that leg up and you see that head come out of that vag. Worlds change.
Yeah.
Just wait, buddy. You're gonna be leaning on me OOC wise. You never thought you would.
Yeah, you know who's been talking to me a bunch too is Reeves.
Reeves is a panic motherfucker, so I'll give you the lowdown. I'll give
Alright,
you the real.
cool.
Dude, you're gonna have so much advice from so many different people. It's gonna be overload. I figured out quick what actually does work and what other people just want to hear themselves talk because they think they have kids and blah blah.
Right. Too many people get pretentious about shit.
Yeah. All right. So what's your team?
My roster? Or
Yes, I want your roster.
Okay.
Your roster.
Chris Jericho, HBK, Chris Benoit, a.k.a. the Ghost of,
Huh.
Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns, Cody Rhodes, Brian Danielson, Christian, John Moxley, Scott Hall, Dolph Ziggler, Trish Stratus, Mickey James, Chris Hero, the New Age Outlaws, Sarah Del Rey, John Cena, Chuck Taylor, Molly Holly, and the Dancing Fools, Disco Inferno, and Alex Wright.
Greatest tag team of all time.
Fuck yeah.
Scooter, who's your team?
I have
Representing Canada.
Canada. No one from Canada. in it.
I'm drinking for this one.
Where's Max, by the way?
I don't know where he's at. I tried to add him. He might not answered. I'll bring him in. Keep going.
I got Mick Foley, Undertaker, Raven, Sandman, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Hulk Hogan,
That's awesome.
Edge, Owen Hart, Kevin Nash, Rhino, Kane, Joey Styles, Tommy Dreamer, Paul Bearer, Tanaka, Masato Tanaka, Abyss, the Hollies, Public Enemy, and The Miz.
Miz was a sneaky pick at the very end.
Miz seems really out of place.
I know.
In that roster, yeah. All right, let's see. Max is actually getting a dial tone this time, so let's see what happens. You there, Max?
Yes, this is Max Kell.
Who did I just call? Did I call you, Scotty?
Yeah, you did.
Why did I call you?
Why would anybody call you?
That was awkward. I can't believe Scotty answered. Why would you answer that when you're on Skype with me?
Because I realized what you did. And I was like, I muted my mic. I was like, yeah, fuck with you.
So glad I didn't call Kostoff there.
We could just blame it on Jace anyway.
That's a good point.
Sneaky fuck dropped right after he called you.
Stevens, who's on your roster?
I got The Rock, Big Papa Pump, Harlem Heat.
Hold on. Wait for the ringtone, dude, because
I was gonna say I can't hear him.
Max doesn't have the cool ringtone like fucking when you call Kostoff, where you hear the Halloween theme song.
He plays fucking music at you, and you're like, "Shit, should we be doing this?"
Hey, we're recording the horror now. You good to go for a
Okay.
couple more segments?
I'm awesome.
All right, cool. All right, Stevens, go ahead, man. List your roster.
All right, I got Rock, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, Harlem Heat, Freebirds, Barry Windham, Bam Bam Bigelow, Demolition, Sting, Bobby Roode, The Juice.
Jeez. You were so proud when you said that.
I know.
He's my sleeper.
Hey, turn your mic up, dude. You sound clean, but you're kind of low.
Oh,
You sound like you're talking from the closet.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
That is better.
Much
By the
better.
way, while you're in there, tell Scotty to come out.
That was too easy. I let it go, Mike. You just couldn't. You couldn't resist, could you?
I ain't too proud to beg.
You,
He can't even say anything. It was too easy.
Yeah, it was too easy.
how can you even
All right. After the juice, you got what?
make no
Cesaro,
sense, Mike?
Dr. Death, The British Invasion, and Masahiro Chono. James
Three
Storm,
words.
Kono.
Wait,
Three words.
Kono.
3 words.
3 words.
Mad Dog Bashan, Jeff Jarrett, Ahmed Johnson, and the Black.
Nice. All right, Townsend, who do you got?
I want it live because I got Harley Race, Magnum TA, Eddie Guerrero, Terry Funk, the Dudley Boys, the Andersons, Tully Blanchard, Bork Laser, Chris Daniels, Bill Goldberg, Taz, Rey Mysterio, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, the sexual enigma, Val Venus, Batista, Ryback, Wade Barrett, Mark Henry, Luthetz, and Bruno Sammartino. I hope you're all ready for Val Venus World Champion, by the way, because it's happening.
Yeah. But for the record, Marty Jannetty did not get picked.
He did not.
He did not make it.
I have Michaels. Maybe I'll try to pick him up during free agency.
Max, you got your team in front of you?
I got him.
Go ahead, read them off.
All right, I got Big Van Vader,
First round pick.
Bret Hart, Stan Hansen, Ron Simmons, oh goodness, Bob Backlund, Paul Heyman,
Huh.
Roddy Piper, Masala, Jerry Lawler, William Regal, The Mountie, Meng, Jack Swagger, The Iron Sheik, Honky Tonk Man, Good Old JR, King Kong Bundy, Big John Studd, Kamala, and I think that was
Umanga.
it.
Umanga.
Oh, Umanga, that's right.
Umanga.
Umanga.
You really need to make a tag team called Swagger and Chic.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Have Jim Ross as their manager.
Silent Witness has Flair, who fucked everybody up.
Yeah.
Austin, Triple H, Mr. Perfect, who fucked me up. Bobby Heenan, Kurt Angle, Lance Storm, Malenko, Sandow, Samoa Joe, Bulldog, Ultimate Warrior, Matundo, Matt Hardy, Pat Patterson, Perfect Pat Patterson, Greg Valentine, DiBiase Jr., Tito Santana, Jim Neidhart, and the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner.
He's got
Kostoff.
a great wrestling team.
He
Straight up
does.
wrestling.
Yeah, he does. Kostoff has got Brody, Butcher, Sabu, the Von Erichs, Perry Saturn, Cronus, Gilbert, the Briscoe Boys, Dick Murdoch, Dusty Rhodes, New Jack, Shane Douglas, Butch Reed, who's going to be sorely missing Ron Simmons there, Mil Mascaras, Great Muda, Nagasaki, riding his Nagasaki, Baron Von Raschke, Nikolai Koloff, Killer Kowalski, and the Wild Samoans. And I want to know how many spelling errors Kostoff's going to have during his results.
so many.
I want to know how many words are going to be spelled right.
Dude, he's going to misspell everything.
But you know, if you look at his roster, you can kind of see where his thread's going.
Yeah, you can see that. They're going to be having $10 tickets in some armory down in Florida, and just going at it. All right, so
People get murdered.
obviously, if you just go by roster, I obviously have the best team.
Yeah, but you're not considering the fact that I'm going to be able to team Sexual Chocolate Mark Henry with Val Venus in the most
No.
sexual tag team of all time.
No, the fact is,
Call it over-sexual chocolate.
Magnum TA's got you all the way.
Oh, you know who else didn't get drafted? And I should have drafted him as Godfather.
I thought about him.
it. Yeah, I thought about
I
it.
thought about it mid-draft and promptly forgot again.
I didn't have
What a-
anything.
what
I didn't have
a
anything
problem.
for him. I thought about putting him. I thought about putting him versus Rick Rude, dude. Townsend, what do you? I'll
Yeah.
give you Rick Rude, man, to go with Mark Henry and Val Venus.
Yeah. I'm going to do Mark Henry and Val Venus. It's going to be the greatest.
Hey, dude, you throw Rick Rude in there?
Yeah.
Dude, Rick Rude's the man.
Yeah. Who do you give me for Rick Rude? Let's do some trades.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll think about this.
No, you're not gonna think. You're gonna do it right now.
Who has
Wait, why?
Steiner? Or sorry, who has Foley? Is it Scotty?
Scotty's got Foley, yeah.
Dude, give me Bork Lesnar.
No, I like Borg Laser.
Work Laser.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
me
Borg
him
Laser's,
for Rick
Borg
Rude.
Laser versus Ryback is going to be a great match.
So gay. Give me Eddie G then for Rick Rude.
No.
What
No.
are you gonna have? What are you gonna do with Eddie G?
I'm looking at Witness's roster and thinking he might want him, and he's got Ric Flair.
Yeah. All right, let's open up the. Anybody want to do some trades? Let's knock this out.
I'm open for trades.
Scotty,
Yeah.
I got Christian, you got Edge. Now, obviously, I want Edge if I have anybody you want.
Ugh. Take Scott Hall, dude.
I'd happily do Hall for Edge.
No.
Dude, that way you can get Nash and
alone
Hall.
is a wasted spot, but the Outsiders is greatness.
Dude, you do Nash and Hall and give him the other dude. You guys both get a tag team out of it. That's a good trade.
It's a good trade.
You do Hall for Edge. Or Nash for Christian, however the fuck you want to work it. Alright, you guys simmer on that. Max. I want Brett.
You want Brett, huh?
Yeah.
Who's on your roster again?
A bunch of nobodies. I will give... Who goes with you? Dude, I will give you a Steamboat.
I have no one to pair Steamboat up with right now, though.
How about... Shit. I can't give you Savage, man. I'll give you LOD for Brett.
Nah, keep Brett.
God damn it.
You can get Foley. I'll trade Foley for Brett.
Who's got Foley?
Scotty
Wow.
does.
Scotty, what do you want for Foley?
Who's that? Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to dick people on trades based on your personal feelings. aren't you?
Dude, who do you want for, You want Flying Brian Pillman?
No.
What? He's Mr. ECW.
No.
How about Dynamite Kid?
No.
Tell me
How
who doesn't know who these people are.
How about LOD, dude?
What
For
about
Mick.
would you do RVD for Foley? Because you'd be
No,
getting Brett out
no.
of the deal.
No. Because I got RVD and Punk.
That's solid booking.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
people I could probably consider going with Foley would be like Punk or RVD, and Lee ain't gonna do that probably.
What about
Punk neither of them is even honestly an even trade for Foley, even in his prime.
What about LOD,
No.
man? LOD for Mick. The Road Warriors.
Nah.
What about DDP for Mick?
No.
So, looking at your roster, DDP would be a good match for a lot of those guys, and their matches you never would have gotten to see. Rhino versus DDP would be the shit.
Dynamite Kid versus his whole roster would be good.
Yeah.
Mike, who do you got that I want?
Are you
I want-
looking at it, or did you?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I kind of like Dolph, but I can't get my varsity club.
Yeah,
What do
not
you-
without Tyler being on.
Yeah, what about Danielson? I know you got a hard on with him and Moxley and them, but
Danielson. Who do you? Problem is that past the obvious guys on your roster, there's not a lot I can work with my roster. I wouldn't mind giving up Danielson to somebody, but I just.
what about Danielson for Steamboat?
That'd be pretty good.
It's not
Steamboat.
bad. I don't have a lot of use for Steamboat though. I like Steamboat. I don't have a lot of
Steamboat
use for him.
versus Jericho was a great match.
Yeah.
Steamboat
Even
Michael.
when he was in his advanced age.
Yeah, Steamboat Michaels. Steamboat and Ziggler. That would be a great bump fest right there.
And you got
Ziggler does like to bump like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I mean, you could do the whole Jericho Steamboat feud again.
In their primes.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Dude,
Scotty, who do you want? Who do you want for Nick? Off my roster. I'm willing to part with anybody except for Vader. I got Paul. I got Paulie Heyman.
oh, I wanted him.
Nah. Not for Foley.
Stevens, who do you want for Steiner?
I really don't want to lose Steiner. Because
Dude, you got tons of tag teams, dude. I'll give you LOD for Steiner.
Hey, dude, you're winning out. Steiner's garbage, man.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Steiner's.
Scott
just
Steiner,
wanted
you give
to
him
have-
a microphone and you're guaranteed a classic promo.
Exactly. That's why I picked him. So I could.
Yeah, but you could have LOD versus Harlem Heat, the Fabulous Freebirds, Demolition. LOD versus Demolition writes itself.
You stole my gimmick.
I don't
That's-
know. I have to think on Steiner.
You ain't got time to think. You gotta hurry up before LPW closes.
It'll be another 2 months. He's got time.
I think it already closed.
Come on, I want to make some trades happen here. Dude, LOD is on the block, and Stevens, you got all the tag teams.
Yeah, LOD is a good trade for you, dude.
Fuck it. I'll do it.
Nice, done. LOD for Scott Steiner.
All right, Scotty. What if I gave you Hall and Chris Hero for Edge?
Oh, did you get Chris Hero?
I did.
Ah.
For Edge and Foley.
No. I will give you. I will do Edge for Hall though.
Edge for Hall, done.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Alright, hold on. I got my spreadsheet open. Who was the last two? Mike, who was your last pick? The Dancing Fools?
Yeah.
Dancing Fools. And I took Norton, right?
Yeah.
You took Scott Norton.
Alright, now I'm caught up. I don't need that fucking Google Doc that I can't edit.
So I just copied it into Excel, and now I can edit it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But
I gave you Scott Hall, Scotty.
Yeah.
All right, and Lee, what was the trade you made with Stevens?
LOD for Steiner. So I
I got Heyman on the block, and I got Bret Hart on the block. What are people offering me?
I want fucking Brett, dude.
I know, but you don't have your roster doesn't have anything that fits my roster.
Okay.
The only person that has
That's
it is
it.
fucking Scotty Wood, and the guy won't budge on McFoley.
Well, I mean,
All right, hold on. What was the trade that you two just did? Scotty.
me and Matt, Mike.
Yeah.
We did Scott Hall. He got Hall. I got Edge. You did Scott Hall for Edge, but wouldn't do Foley. That's weird.
Scott Hall
Well,
for Edge.
My one thought right now would be Brett for Foley.
I am very willing to pull that off.
What? Bunch of fags.
Okay, I'm petitioning, and since he's not here, we'll just have to put it to a general vote that Ric Flair gets traded to Townsend for Mark Henry.
Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah, thank you.
No. I'll read it.
That's if there was anybody
No,
who I
no,
really
Brett-
want to trade with, it'd be Witness, and he's not fucking here.
I know.
No, I know. I need to win this
He
too.
cleaned up.
He did.
He cleaned up my fucking varsity club is what he did.
Cleaned up my Four Horsemen reunion.
Stevens owns the tag team division.
Yeah,
Owns
The
it.
Dudley Boys. I'm
Owns
alright
it.
with that.
Well, there is another trade. Stevens, what do you want to give up for The Rock?
Ooh.
It'll take Savage.
What?
Ooh, Savage for The Rock.
That's a good. That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Hold on, I gotta see what I'd be doing because man, Savage and Steamboat's gonna headline my first pay-per-view. In a 2 out of 3 falls.
Take a look at my roster too, Stevens.
The Rock. Savage, huh? Savage the only one that you'll take for The Rock? What about Dynamite Kid? You know your history.
You seem real eager to get rid of Dynamite Kid for just about anything.
He's such a good dude. I mean, I could feud him with Punk and RVD, but he's got no allies on my roster. I drafted him for trade bait.
I'd have to take Savage.
Man,
That's a good one too.
Savage. Oh man, Macho Man. Just he's my boy. He's my boy, Blue. He's my boy.
What's Rocky for you though?
Huh?
What's Rocky for you though?
The Rock. I would have him get destroyed by CM Punk before Punk drops the title to him. It would be a personal vendetta.
I see.
Hey, Stevens, what do you think of the Outlaws for Antonio Cesaro?
Oh, he's going all indie on you.
He wants the Kings of Wrestling. That's
He
all.
might as well just go to the ring. He might as well go to the Penguin Fed with his roster.
I like Claudio. I like Antonio.
Townsend, you ain't got nobody I want. Except Bork Lesnar.
Bork Laser.
Max.
I got him in like the 10th round.
Max, I want Brett, man.
I know, but you're offering me with Dynamite Kid Steamboat.
Scotty, give me the fucking Foley. What do you want for Foley, dude?
Dude, Steamboat or Dynamite Kid would both be good on your roster, Scotty. Because you have the people to move that.
So I see no one that Steamboat would be feuding with.
El Dandy.
Dude, Steamboat and Owen Hart would be a good match.
Steamboat Undertaker.
Oh man, yeah, it would.
Dynamite Kid would be good with anybody there.
Yeah, Dynamite Kid would work with them. Rick Rude would work with your roster probably better. Or Pillman.
Why did you take Pillman?
Flying Brian?
See,
Dude,
because
Pillman would kill on your roster.
Yeah, that's why
before
I'm asking Scotty. Why did he take Pillman?
it's sort of before my era, and I really have no.
Ah, dude, he pulled a gun on Austin in his house.
That was
He
one of the
did
greatest
pull it
segments
off.
ever.
Yeah, Brian Pillman was cited as one of like the beginners of like the whole Attitude Era. Like he was.
Yeah, like he is the
ahead of the
definition
time.
of the Attitude Era, and nobody's fucking with you. I promise, nobody's fucking with you. Brian Pillman.
It's just a shame that he
I'm
died
gonna be
before he got
honest.
to do
I'm
it
kind of
anymore.
in the same boat as you, Scotty. Like I'm younger,
Mm.
so like if you look at my roster shows that.
Yeah, but so am I, and you look at mine, and it shows I've
Yeah,
watched
just
a lot
look
of
at any-
80s and
look
Oh,
at
WWF.
right,
any of
right.
the-
But I know the older guys. Just because I'm not necessarily interested in picking them up doesn't mean I don't understand their worth. Pillman would be great for your roster.
Yeah, 'cause
and, like,
isn't Pillman
fully-
part of it? Like,
Dude, you put Pillman with Scott Hall in one
Pillman
room.
could work. Dude, Pillman could work. Like he could work in the ring. Foley, his big thing was that he was willing to beat the shit out of himself, but that was really about it.
Yeah, take a look at Pillman and Liger's match. And
Well, see, that's
Pillman and
that's the
Scott
reason I
Hall
took
take a
Liger
lot
late.
of-
That's why I took Liger late was because I drafted Pillman.
Dude,
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you
that was a
take,
hell
if
of
you
a
take
match.
Pillman
Yeah.
for Foley, pair Pillman up with Scott Hall,
but the
and
thing is,
you run with the
Pillman's
idea they're
also
both
kind
out
of
of rehab and a fucking mess.
the
And
thing is
you
that
just-
Pillman's also like he's a great promo cutter too. If you watch his promos, he's crazy good.
Just think about this. Here's the truth. When there was Pillman paired up with Austin, guess who the mouthpiece was? Pillman. Not Austin. Pillman was the mouthpiece.
To be
That's
fair,
how-
that was before Austin was like any good.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Austin learned from him. Pillman was the man. You know what I mean? Austin even said he learned so much from just Pillman.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Holly-
Like, if you watch that Austin DVD, he fucking goes on about how great he was for a while.
I'm just offering him for the ECW territory that we got here, Scooter.
All right, wait, now, hold on. Townsend, is there anybody
Yeah.
on Lee's roster you'd be willing to trade the Dudley boys for?
On Lee's roster.
On Lee's
Why?
roster. If,
Why
if
don't-
Lee could get the Dudleys from you, Scotty, would you take the Dudleys for Foley?
If Scotty's trading the Dudleys for Foley, I'll just fucking do that straight up and go to Silent Witness. Hey, I got Foley. Give me Flair, bitch.
No, because the Witness doesn't care about Foley. I'm the one who wants Foley.
Yeah, so I'll take Bret Hart off you and go to Witness with Bret Hart.
Oh,
Yeah, that won't
bunch-
get you much farther with Silent Witness.
Yeah,
then
exactly. I'm not.
No. See, then I'm gonna start firing people.
See, I'd much rather take Foley for Hart.
I'm
not
not
gonna-
trading Foley for Hart.
I'll do you the Dudleys for Foley, but I'm pretty sure you shouldn't do that. You'd be stupid.
Yeah, no.
I don't think we're gonna get a trade out of this. I don't think anybody's gonna trade anything else.
Anyone want Heyman?
My roster's still open. I'm just looking for stuff I want.
I'll take Heyman off you, but I don't know who you want for a manager.
Who's on your roster?
I'll give you Norton for Heyman.
I'll take Norton for Heyman.
All right, deal.
Before we get any further, just because Max started to explain it to me, but I've literally never drafted anything fantasy before. How do the free agents work?
It'll be like a period. It'll be like whoever drafted first will get the last waiver wire. So like I drafted
See, I don't
first.
know what a waiver wire is the problem.
All right, look, we have free agency, right? Everybody will put in bids. You'll PM me who do you want to drop and who do you want to pick up. And say me and you both put in for Prince Iakea, right?
Right.
So we both put in for him. You would get him first because I'm last on the waiver wire because I picked 1st. Once you get somebody, you go to the end of the line.
Okay.
Is,
So it's
is the
pretty-
So technically Townsend is first on the waiver wire because he picked last.
yeah.
So if he wants someone, he gets first pick.
Yeah, he'll get him automatically. And then once
It's
he
like
gets
the entire wrestling universe is open for the free agency.
yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
But it's,
and we
but
do it once a week. We do it once a week.
And do
But
you
if you
have to
don't drop
draft
anybody-
your authority figure?
No, you don't have to. I mean, you can just name somebody,
Okay, cool.
but it can't be like Vince or Shane. You know,
Like I
somebody-
thought about maybe free agency trying to pick up Shane, but that just reminds me of a bad Penguin Fed.
Yeah, it will be. Dude, I want Bork Lesnar, dude. Now.
No.
What?
Silent Witness might want him, and he's got Ric Flair.
God, you're all about Ric Flair.
I am all about Flair right now, yeah.
Lee, I know the answer to this question already, but I have to ask because I'd kick my own ass if I didn't. Is there anybody on this table you'd give up for Punk, or you'd take for Punk?
No.
I didn't figure, but I had to ask.
Not until I get my Punk RVD feud that WWE would let me book.
Well, are trades final after tonight, or are they allowed?
No, we'll do it. We can do them whenever.
Cool.
I thought there was a timetable though. You couldn't do them.
No, you
Either-
can do them whenever, but it'll be like we'll do it during a time period, like same thing with free agency.
Yeah.
That
So you can put the table, but there's like a show before it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, you can't do a trade like any day. It'll like say you did a trade during the period, it will take effect in the next show. I'll get all that posted. I'll make forums for it and everything. All right,
Scotty.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not necessarily needing to do this, but because you've got the Hollies, if you want Molly, I'd take something for it if it was a decent trade. If you don't, no big deal. But
Yeah, Molly.
I can
How?
use her.
Oh,
Yeah, he has Molly.
Arguably the best part about the Hollies.
I don't know about that.
dude.
No, you wouldn't.
She was
Like I do it for
manly.
like Rhino or Abyss or something.
Nah, I had women last time, and it just I like
Scotty, I'll give you Macho Man for Mick.
You're gonna give him Macho Man for Mick? Oh, don't do that.
Oh no!
I'm only doing that if I can get Mick for Brett.
So I might as well do Mick for breakfast. That's what I
No,
want.
he won't let you because he's my son. I'm not gonna let him do that trade.
Well, I'm not gonna give you Mick
All
for
right,
Macho
fine.
Man.
Is that why you told him to take Texas and Oklahoma?
Pretty much. Oh, who? I need Brett. Max, who do you want for
What do you
Brett?
need Brett for?
Brett?
Yeah.
Oh, I got Brett versus Punk on my radar, and I got Brett
Ooh,
versus
that's a good one.
I got Brett versus Steamboat on my radar.
Ooh, they're good.
I got Brett versus Macho. I got Brett versus Dynamite Kid, and I got Brett versus RVD.
I mean,
So what you're saying is you're a little Earth want to take Brett.
roster.
Yeah, I kind of want Brett.
Oh, you
I
traded,
don't think
you
you have
traded
anyone else.
Norton for Heyman, right?
Yeah,
Is that LA? Is La Parka? Is that LA Park? You know, the original one. Is that
yeah, the chairman of WCW,
Okay, just clarify.
the chairman
Forgot
of
about that.
the chairman of WCW.
I still can't believe you
Greatest
traded
thing
Paul
ever.
Heyman for Scott Norton.
I
Well, the
like.
master of the powerbomb.
You know, Scott Norton, this might have been for the time. Scott Norton was a scary, man.
Dude, he was a scary fucking man. Dude, his moves look legit. They probably
Yeah,
were.
well,
He went
'cause they
over to Japan
were.
and killed Japanese guys.
And he
with
killed a lot of
powerbombs. It's
gooks in
great.
his time, yeah.
It's some of his matches in Japan, the power bombs is just
Oh,
like, oh
God.
shit, he ain't
Yeah.
moving.
On top of that, on top of that, if anyone remembers, he had the world's greatest feud with the Cat.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
surprised
Dude,
nobody
he's
picked
calling you
up
out
the-
again. He's calling you out again.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that was
remember
good stuff.
that.
Lee, I'm guessing you can't do like 2-for-1s because you have to have a roster of 20, right?
Well, if
You
you
could
do
drop-
that, whoever you get the 2 from, you got to drop somebody. And
Yeah,
the
you
other
could
person would
drop
get the.
somebody.
Yeah, you'd have to drop somebody, and then the other person would move up to first in the free agency.
Gotcha. So at
Why?
that point, you might as well just take whoever they drop.
Yeah, yeah. And then drop them yourself. The only other, Witness is who I want to trade with, too, because I want Mr.
Yeah,
Perfect.
me too. He's
I
got
want
a
Flair.
fucking rough roster.
I kind of want Sandow from him just to give me some more tag team options.
Dude, his first, 6 picks fucked my whole world up.
Yeah, like you
Gotta
guys
get-
are gonna have a lot more trouble with Witness than I am. Getting Sandow isn't gonna be hard.
No. Ah, fuck. All right, Stevens, you
But
got
it's gonna be rough
anybody?
getting Flair off of them.
Stevens, how'd you feel about your whole draft, dude? Did it come out how you wanted?
Yeah, I liked it. I threw in, like Juventud and El Dandy.
Hoovy Jews.
I kind of have like big plans for him.
I'm sorry that you have that. You ever done one of these drafts before in any of your other feds?
No, not a wrestling one, but like fantasy football. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's a good time. We do this pretty much once a year almost. I don't think we've done it the last couple years, but we try to. It's just always something to do over the holiday break.
Hey, I'll do it.
Townsend,
I think the last time we did was like 2009.
yeah, and then I posted part of the 6th draft. Townsend, how'd you feel about your draft besides not getting Flair?
Pretty good. I should say I'll trade things. Guerrero, the Dudleys, and Daniels. I'll quite happily.
I just tried to get Eddie G. Why won't you give me Eddie G?
because he didn't offer me anything good.
What do you want? What do you want for Eddie G?
Something that Witness will want off me. I'll be honest. That's what I'm bothered about.
Anybody here have any interest in the Outlaws for an enforcer of some kind?
Oh, I would have gave you Norton for them.
I have Norton.
An enforcer, I give you Cole Cabana. He could wear his little badge.
Ooh,
I can't work Colt as a heel. Well, I don't want to work Colt as a heel.
Bro,
I can't trade you Money Inc.
Well, you're not going to trade the Outlaws for Cabana with your roster?
No, I'm not gonna trade Cole. Are you kidding me? The only one I would trade now is I have an even hard time trying to trade Flying Blind because I got him and Liger going at it.
Scotty, how would you feel about Rhino or Abyss for the Outlaws? Since you're an Attitude Era child like me. I have nothing against the Outlaws, but I have an idea and I need an enforcer.
Dude, who you need to go after is Vader.
Yep.
Vader wouldn't be bad,
Dude, Vader is the ultimate enforcer. Are you fucking kidding me? Or Norton?
but he's also Max's first
Stan
round
Hansen,
pick.
dude.
I couldn't,
Stan
even if he'd
Hansen.
agree to that, I couldn't do the Outlaws for his
I've
first
got
round pick.
fucking Umaga, King Kong Bundy. My whole team was made of fucking.
Well, or either that or go to Kostov's roster.
Hey Max, what you want for Umaga?
Who do you got?
I got lots of people. I got like 20 of them, man.
You got Ric Flair?
No, I don't have Ric Flair.
Oh.
Oh,
Kicked him.
geez,
Why'd you
you
have to
got
go
no
there?
one
It's a
then.
sore point.
Who would you be willing to part with right now?
I don't know.
I need a
Some
drink.
dudes.
Some
Uh,
dudes.
What?
Some dudes.
You know what? If we keep going, Witness will be getting up pretty quick.
Yeah, we'll all just be messaging him furiously.
Yes. Everybody start tweeting Witness to get up. His phone will blow off. We'll wake his ass up because we need to make some trades. I'm not happy with his team.
Who's on your? I don't even. Who's on your roster there, Townsend? I know you have
On
Bork
my
Laser.
roster. Yeah, I got Harley Race, Magnum TA, Eddie Guerrero, Terry Funk, the Dudleys, the Andersons, Tully Blanchard, Bork Laser, Chris Daniels, Bill Goldberg, Taz, Rey Mysterio, Ken Shamrock, Val Venus, because he's a sexual enigma, Batista, Ryback, Wade Barrett, Mark Henry, Luthetz, and Bruno Sammartino. Hey, if you're not sick of the Val Venus stuff now, you will be, because I am making him world champion.
Why on earth are you making Wayne Super champion?
Well, Val Venus, he's the greatest. How do you not like Val Venus?
I like Chief Morley.
No, Val Venus is the greatest. You know, there was one. I went to a Raw taping right in Birmingham, and they were taping Sunday Night Heat, and that's how long ago it was. And Val Venus comes out, and I pop like a fucking 6-year-old mark for the Ultimate Warrior. And
Really?
I'm on the floor, and I am the only person on the floor stood up going apeshit, and I just feel about 6,000 eyes staring at me.
Same thing happened to me at a SmackDown house show. But it was Kid Cash. I was, for whatever reason, for a while, I was a big fan of Kid Cash. I always cheered the heels at shows anyway. Well, this particular show,
broke-ass
nobody
Kid
was
Rock.
popping for Kid Cash at all. And, like, he came out and he grabbed a microphone. He called everybody in the crowd jack-offs. And I stood up, assuming they'd all boo or cheer or do whatever they can do. I stood up and yelled, "Fuck yeah, I'm a jack-off." And no one else, like, made a sound at that particular moment. And it was just in, like, a hockey arena, so it wasn't that big. And, like, the entire place turned and stared at me. It was really awkward.
They were just looking at me because it was just Val Venus coming out to open Sunday Night Heat, and I was going apeshit, and they were just all looking at me weird.
That's okay.
The
We
biggest
used to
one,
do independent wrestling shows all the time, and we used to cheer for the heels, so they actually dubbed us the heel section.
Townsend, what do you want for Chris Daniels?
What that you've got?
Yeah.
Not much.
Fuck you. I
Drafted all modern guys.
don't-
Drafted all these modern guys. There's no interest.
Stevens, who do you want for Cesaro?
uh,
Who do you want for Claudio? How about Dynamite Kid?
Like Lee's trade bait. Out it goes.
Lee, you realize you got him in his prime, not the crippled version, right? You don't have to try to get
No, I know. It's just I got him with. I know.
Not the triple version. That's the best version.
Oh man, I need another drink already. Who do you want for Claudio?
oh man,
Come on,
Steven,
in my
you
mouth.
should take Dynamite Kid for it and then run an angle every week where one of your big, brutish motherfuckers, like just tries to savage him, throws him off the stage, does stuff every week trying to end his career and cripple him, and it just never works.
hey, you should get him so he can try to beat up one of your ladies. Because isn't that what he did?
Yeah, it was. That's a good point, Mike. Dynamite
Good
Kid
point.
actually fits better on your roster because you got all the chicks.
Yeah. I think the dude who's gonna harass all my chicks though is gonna be Chris Benoit.
Benoit? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna turn him into like a Mormon or a Jehovah's Witness. And
I just
have him
don't- I just
passing
don't
out
think
Bibles
you're-
backstage.
You're not going to get a lot of votes for that, dude. Everybody's going to be like, that's so predictable.
I'll vote for it. Fuck it.
So
If it's
predictable.
hilarious, I'll vote for it.
So predictable.
You know what? Well, I could take Dynamite Kid, feud him with Benoit, and actually have him cripple Dynamite Kid and live up to his nickname.
Oh.
No. You have Benoit revert to the Pegasus Kid and have them fight each other.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
That's a good one. That's actually a legit feud.
You think I'm going to get a lot of not good heat for Benoit?
Yeah.
Not good heat.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
because
bad heat,
normally you say I got a lot of heat, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
You're gonna get X-Pac heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have fun with it, but I don't think it's gonna go over well if you go down that route.
Yeah. He's my number 3 pick, too.
I know.
I don't
I
think anyone's
took
gonna pick him
Magnum TA
better.
as number 2. I probably could have taken him as 20.
Yeah, you could have. No,
Could've
you know
had
what?
him
No, because Kostov had him pretty high.
Uh,
I think so.
I was worried about you and Kostov with him. I don't know why.
I might have taken him
Kostov.
later. The one I wanted Eddie G.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be there, and then he was just there. I'm like, oh, I've Eddie Guerrero then.
Well, when I had a shot for fucking RVD and Macho Man back to back, and I forgot that was when I forgot it was back to back picks I had, and then fucking Max had to run his mouth about RVD, and I'm like, fuck, someone's gonna take him, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I get back to back picks, I'll take him.
Scotty. You still there?
No, he's gone.
No, is he really?
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Uh,
I might as well just hang up on him.
I'm kind of thinking he's not going to give a shit about bad heat anyway, so maybe I'll try to unload Benoit on him. I really want to get either Rhino or Abyss from him because I have big ideas for one of the two of them. I want to pair him with like Hero and Moxley.
What's everybody's names of their company gonna be?
I don't know.
I got a couple ideas.
Obviously, it's gonna be. How often do you guys actually think you're gonna be doing shows? I'll probably be doing once a week.
Yeah, I'll probably
I'm doing once a week or so.
Because I already know. Usually, it's me versus Max in this shit, so I already know what I gotta do to compete with Max. So.
Since I'm, done with my school stuff this semester.
Dude, I've already got
doing
my
once a week.
show booked up for the next month. What are you talking about?
Dude, I have writings for like the next 14 weeks. I am booked, but I need Brett. Stevens, now that LPW closed, you got plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Did
any
they
word from
officially
the?
close?
I told Eric. I told Eric earlier. I'm like, dude, run one more show. Go to holiday break. Whoever wants to still go at it, have them come to LBI. We'll put them in a group. That'll buy you 2 more months till Hart comes back and wants to keep going. If not, you shut it down.
Yeah. I haven't heard nothing from Eric.
No. Oh well. Them and True were pretty sad. All this fucking hype and down the shitter.
Yeah, True had a huge amount of hype behind it, and a decent website. I mean, it's kind of confusing, but a decent website.
There was too much social media bullshit on it, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
true.
It's too busy.
Drew drown itself.
20% of True, 20% of whether you won in True was dependent on whether you did a segment each week or not.
That was gay.
It was basically if you promoted your match, you won. And I mean, I had some people beat, and it was easily, recognized, and I lost.
And you
I
should
lost
be
to
doing a
Brett.
segment when you have something to talk about, not because you need to win your match.
Exactly. I lost to Brad fucking Jackson.
Oh, the mechanical animal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember them.
Did you
Yeah.
copy and paste it into Word? Just so you could relive it for the next 12 weeks?
Yes, I did.
Actually, the actual name, let's be honest, it's Brad Control V Jackson.
I sort of want to face
Control
Jackson just so I can
Jackson.
copy and paste
The
some of my
natural
old role
entity
plays.
of Mike Control F best.
Yeah, exactly.
I told Lee about this on the phone the other day, but I didn't tell anybody else. My girlfriend has been started throwing out baby names, right? And HOW has ruined a good deal of them for me. Like, one of the first names she really liked, she's like, I've always really liked the name Jackson. And I was like, fuck that. Not gonna happen. I like Lee best, not happening to her. And then, and immediately, without skipping a beat, she's like, what about Jace?
Oh, that's beautiful.
You should go with the safe one. Justin, that's a good one.
Yeah, fuck. All right, man.
Max Lee is a great name.
There you go.
Let's see what I can
I think it is. I think it is. It'd be even better if Max traded me Bret Hart.
Nice,
Ah,
nice
I think
attempt.
our trades are probably locked up for the
yeah, they're done. The only
Not
thing
until fucking Tyler Witness gets on.
I could see is I don't know. I could take HBK off you probably, Mike.
For who? If you say Dynamite Kid.
Dynamite Kid probably I could offer you.
I mean, for HBK, you got to dig a little deeper. I'd be willing to give up Michaels. I'm not against giving up Michaels, but like looking at your roster, you'd
How
have
about
to,
how about Macho Man?
Macho Man. I've never been a Macho Man fan.
What? One of the best workers of all time.
Oh, absolutely. But like, aren't there any guys who were just fucking awesome who, for whatever reason, you just have a distaste for?
No.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, I don't like Shawn. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
I hate Michaels.
Shawn since he was reborn. I
Fucking
can't stand
reborn.
it.
That is
Just
so
Shawn
fucking
Michaels full
fake.
stop.
Shawn Michaels is not fucking reborn. It's like I
No,
better save my
absolutely
fucking
not.
career so I can fucking keep going. Get on the fucking knees on the ramp. Pray to. You're not
Yeah.
praying to no one. You're
Shawn-
praying that you're praying to the IRS so they don't take all your tax money. You
If
fucking
Shawn
fag.
Michaels is staying on my roster, he's staying as.
Dude, he's tapping out to Christian every night. That's what he's doing for
I'm
you.
thinking about throwing Jericho and Christian back.
Dolph Ziggler should destroy HBK every night. Wait, you have Cena, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You better have Dolph go over on Cena your very first show, just before the bad taste in my mouth.
I
of
actually
that
think I'm
pay-per-view.
going to pull Cena down from the main event a little bit and take him back to rapping. Because that's when I loved Cena, was heel Cena.
You should just drop Cena.
Yeah. you
Maybe.
should.
I took him late just because nobody had. I don't have major plans for him, but
Oh,
my first thought was I could give him the chain back and make him rap, so I figured I'd pick him up.
Pick up Tenzai 2 and make him team up with A-Train.
there you go.
Oh, God.
Do you know who he lost to?
You should pick up fucking Test and Tensai and Trish Stratus. The
TNA,
women's
baby.
division. Yeah.
I
TNA.
have for Stratus already.
Oh, there you go. You need to pick up Test and fucking Albert then.
TNA.
TNA wasn't Trish, was it? I thought it was Stacy.
Yeah, it was Test.
No, it
Trish,
was
and
Trish.
Albert.
Test and Stacy was later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when he had his testicles going on.
Test was like with a fair few chicks in his time. You think about it.
Were you just trying to do Test theme song?
What?
I just heard test.
Testicles.
Oh, the greatest entrance music ever.
It also occurs to me I drafted way too many heels.
Yeah, you have no one. I'm not going to cheer for anybody on your roster.
Well, I could do Shelly and Sabin as
Who?
a face team.
Maybe Trish Stratus is your best face and Cena. And half the people hate Cena. So your best face is actually Trish.
That's one of the reasons I got to stick with
Outlaws.
Bret Hart too. I need a face to replace Bret Hart with.
I guess Outlaws, yeah.
Jericho, I could work Jericho as a face too.
He
Yeah.
could. He works best as a heel though.
Well,
Yeah.
what would Danielson be? Would he be heel? Because mostly,
He'd
what
be
is he
tweener.
now?
He's
Yeah.
mostly tweener because he's not really either or.
I really wanted to get Styles from Scotty, but he was not willing to try. I think he assumed every trade I offered him was bullshit.
He traded you
I
Hall
can't
for
believe he
Edge.
traded me.
Somebody wake up fucking Witness, god damn it.
Lee wants
Like,
to
I
make
was gonna
trades
give
and
him
they're not happening
Yeah.
until we talk to Witness.
Yeah.
Hero
Witness-
for Edge isn't a bad trade, but he's like, well, I'll give you Edge for Scott Hall.
I need.
Yeah, because, well, to be fair, Scott Hall gives him the outsiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise he just had Kevin Nash.
I need Witness to wake up like ASAP.
Yeah, we do need to witness that. Like I say that.
Alright.
I need a face. I need a
Inside
face to
a
replace
scam, right?
Bret.
Just knock on his door.
Bret Hart's my baby face. And I said I need a face to replace him with.
You could Lawler make a good face for you.
Yeah, but he's not a main event face, dude.
He doesn't have Andy Coffin to play off of. That's the only time he was worth a fuck. As a face. Waller was always heel.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Would Kaufman have been available for the draft?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
It's not like it was Abraham Lincoln. He actually had matches.
You can always drop. Pick 'em up.
Abraham Lincoln had wrestling matches. They had it on WWE.com where they're talking about how he was.
Oh, come on. Vince
If-
rewrites any kind of history he can rewrite.
If if Max is smart, Kaufman's gone, and he's ahead of me on the waiver. So
Oh, I have no chance at him, so I'm not even going to try. But Coffin would be funny. I would have Coffin, versus like Dynamite Kid.
God, who has fucking Bobby Heenan? Tyler White has Bobby Heenan, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
I need Bobby Heenan. I need Bobby
I
Heenan.
need
I need
Bobby
Mr.
Heenan.
Perfect, and I need Kurt Angle. And I need
I need Ric
Lance.
Flair.
I missed that, Townsend. Who exactly is it that you don't have?
Man,
He needs Magnum
Come on,
TA.
I got Magnum TA.
why
Oh, I
didn't you
know.
why didn't you switch your fucking strategy when he took Flair right before you?
Because I figured it would be fun to
Townsend.
draft like Harley Race anyway. What?
You need on free agency to pick up Prince Iakea.
What?
Team him with Magnum TA and call them Magnum PI.
Oh, come on, that is so gay. Don't do that.
But Magnum TA is my big baby face.
Yeah, don't bring Prince IK into that equation.
I was
You
thinking about
might, you might as well
Matt
just
Miller.
you might as well draft Rico so he could fucking do all those guys' hairs.
Oh,
You know,
hey,
you know what I
Dude,
just
Rico's
thought of that I've thought
Rico's
of.
a hard man, dude.
Draft Kiwi.
Kiwi, I love Kiwi. Kiwi was such
Oh, I
a-
gotta write this down before I forget. I got my first free agent. How
All
long
right.
before that stuff will go up anyway?
All right, let's go through who's your big boy feud's gonna be, Townsend?
I don't know. Probably
Anybody-
Magnum TA versus Harley Race because it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be good. Obviously, I'm gonna have Punk versus RVD. I really want to see Money Inc.'s gonna take over my show. I'm gonna have Orton versus DDP, and whoever loses is gonna get dropped to the waiver wire.
Yeah.
First one to do a diamond cutter wins. It's called the diamond cutter, by the way. Who's your big feuds, Mike?
Oh man, I was thinking maybe pairing up Christian, Edge, and Jericho, and throwing Edge and Christian against.
No, you need to do a stable with Jericho, Christian, Edge, and Trish.
Yeah,
That's a good
Trish
one.
should probably go there too, and then Mickey'd be face
And maybe Benoit.
if I keep Benoit.
Maybe Benoit.
Edge,
It's
Edge,
into the
Edge
zombie
and
hunters.
Christian, I'm probably gonna feud them with Shelley and Sabin.
Really? You gonna make Edge and Christian a tag team?
I might. I haven't decided yet.
No, I say no.
Obviously, probably going to put together Chuck Taylor, Chris Hero, and John Moxley.
Okay.
Hashtag predictable.
Yes. That's not gonna go over well, Mike.
Why not?
It's not.
Hashtag predictable.
You'll have fun with it, but that's all that matters. But I don't think it'll go over well to the masses. I think you got to get rid of Taylor out of that equation. Now, if you get Cesaro in there,
I want Cesaro in there, but Stevens ain't going to give him up.
you get Cesaro in there. I think you'd be all right with that.
Everybody's tradable.
Who do you want for Cesaro?
Dude, Hoovy Juice belongs with Dynamite Kid.
I know you want to do the whole King of Wrestling and all. What about Bryan Danielson?
Ooh,
Bryan Danielson for Cesaro. That's not bad.
that's a good trade. That would get
Danielson
you.
works better as a heel anyway, so I mean, if I try, I don't know.
He does get you the tag team that you want, though.
Yeah. What about Benoit? I know you seemed bummed out when I got Benoit. And as long as you play it straight, he's a good pickup.
Look at Mike trying to sell that Pinto.
Yeah, but he's Chris.
I can't play him straight. I will have to make him like undead Benoit. I can't help myself.
Why'd you draft him then?
Because I thought I think it's hilarious. I'm not aware that the world doesn't all think like me sometimes. AKA Christ blows house of abortions.
Yeah, that's good.
So honestly, Mike, I would have voted for that, but I find that kind of thing hilarious. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
What do you think of Benoit, Stevens?
I do like Benoit. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. But I gotta take Danielson.
I think you need to get Eddie Guerrero and make best dead buddies.
Oh God.
Yeah, but-
Jesus.
There's no way in hell I could get Eddie Guerrero.
Wait, which ones have you got? I'd do Guerrero for The Rock, but that's about it.
Yeah, I got big plans for The Rock though.
Who doesn't have big plans for The Rock?
Fuck
Me,
The Rock.
if I got The Rock, I'd just sit on him and go to Silent Witness. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll trade you The Rock for.
Yeah.
That pretty much, yeah, my plans were to go to Witness with The Rock.
I'm going to go witness and be like, hey, I'll give you Bret Hart for Ric Flair.
No.
And I'll just sit on Ric Flair and stare at Townsend.
Oh. That's all right. I'm going to I'm bringing Macho Man and the Dynamite Kid to witness this world.
Yeah, big selling point.
Hey, he likes the Dynamite Kid.
I don't think he likes him that much.
Everybody likes the Dynamite Kid.
See, I reckon Witness might take a package deal of Guerrero and the Dudleys for Flair.
You might as well just trade half your roster.
He's not going to take the Dudleys and that for Flair.
Why not?
It's not worth it. He has nothing to do with those guys. Like, he has nothing valuable to do with them.
Stevens, what about Benoit?
Dude, what do you guys think would happen if Jake Roberts and Rick Rude
Benoit Sting?
and Brian Pillman were in the same room?
Lots of coke.
Not for Sting.
I just thought about something. That could be a stable.
Lots of coke.
What, Stevens is trading Sting? What's Sting? Hi, Sting? Yeah.
What do you want for Sting?
I offered him Benoit for Sting. He
Ric
wouldn't do it.
Flair.
Yeah, what do you want for Sting?
Make an offer.
Why are you making... Why haven't you got
Just
the
look
spreadsheet
at the
open?
roster page. Otherwise, we
Yeah.
just make you offers you don't like.
Yeah, who do you want, numbnuts? I will give you an active role-playing fed that you can compete in for Sting. One that's not... Well, you think you're in it. You might
I'll
not be in
I'll
it.
deliberately tag my iconic roleplays if you give me Sting, because I'm not going to win anyway.
Fired.
Still owe you 105K.
Fired. How about this, Stevens? I will give you payroll cash for Cesaro. I'll give you cash considerations for Cesaro.
Fast considerations.
I'm going to throw some weight around. Man, I really... God, I really need Bret Hart, Max.
Mm-hmm.
Why won't you take Ricky Steamboat for Bret Hart?
Because there's no way Ricky Steamboat's comparable to Bret Hart in my head.
What? You got Ron Simmons as your 4th round draft pick.
Yep. Because I blew it all on Bret Hart.
He's got Stan
Token
Hansen, the
guy.
motherfucking cunt.
Yeah, it is. Oh, fuck. There's no trades that's going to happen. Max, who's your big feuds anyway? What do you got planned? Besides Kamal and Umaga fucking going through the jungle.
I got a couple ideas. Hey, don't you have fucking, oh, but it's part of your stable, never mind.
What?
So say, because you have JBL.
Yeah, I got the money ain't going on.
Yeah, I looked
Would
at
you be willing to
JBL.
trade JBL for Bret Hart?
Oh, you fuck.
The
You're a
worst part
fuck.
is that's such a great trade, but it fucks your stable.
Dude, because how good is that stable? DiBiase, JBL, and ADR?
But man, that gives him.
Well, that gives him a handler for his... It gives him his handler for his fucking wild Samoan fuck sticks. JBL for Brett, huh? Oh, I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
There's Bret Hart, you know.
yeah, I know who he is.
He's won a couple world titles, I think.
Yeah, has he? JBL is a wrestling god.
He is. That's fair.
Fuck. I can't do it. Can't do it. I need to make another drink.
You know
Yeah,
what?
well,
I didn't occur to me.
Scotty, you're on this chat still?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
I thought I hung up on you a long time ago, dude. Have a good...
You might have actually. I think I rejoined, thinking I don't know what happened.
Scotty, before you.
Hey, before you go, Scotty, we got some trades for you. You need to approve all these.
Because I know you could have fun with this,
Don't believe him, Scotty. He's giving you a line of shit.
I really am not. You're going to know what I'm talking about right away. Do
He's
you
just gonna
have
feed you
use
Chris
for Chris
Benoit.
Benoit?
No.
No. Poo poo on
really?
that. You want Macho Man? Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
not really.
fuck off. Go
Oh,
to
I
bed.
remember the one you were gone for that I was like, is Scotty still here? And everybody said no. Was the Outlaws for either Rhino or Abyss?
New Age Outlaws against Hall and Nash would be a good feud.
Oh, shit. I didn't even
Would
think
be.
of that.
That would be a good feud.
And not both. Either Rhino or Abyss. I don't care which one.
You'd have to drop somebody.
No, the Outlaws came in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got a
Yeah.
tag team.
I do.
That's
Ooh.
that's a good trade. New
I
Age
give him
Out.
Abyss.
Go to bed, Scotty. Don't do that
Yeah.
trade. Don't do that trade. Don't help Mike out.
Don't help
What the hell? It's a good trade.
I'm trying to poop.
Yeah, I'm just deciding who. I'd give you a New Age Outlaws for Abyss.
Abyss, that works. Done.
Fags. So Abyss is now with the New Age. Fucking cock.
Wow, what's wrong with that?
Scotty's got a really good show now.
No, he doesn't. He's still got the Miz.
Where did you even pick the New Age Outlaws? Then you got him late, huh?
I took
Yeah.
them late because I started to build some tag teams, but I'm looking at my show. I've got some tag team options, but I don't think I'm going to run any like full-time tag division.
No, that's why I got rid of LOD.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, by the way, but when you picked LOD, it came up at one point. Somebody made a joke about somebody taking John Laurinaitis. They couldn't even have
No.
because LOD was already picked. I always forget he was an LOD.
Well, he doesn't count in that.
He doesn't really. You don't count John Laurinaitis because
No,
he wasn't an active member.
no, he wasn't. I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I'm happy.
Later, Dick.
See ya.
All right. Anybody got anything else to add, or we're gonna end the show?
You had a roster review to do.
I ain't gonna do it now.
Damn it.
It's too late,
Yeah, boo. Come on.
dude. It's
Come on, we're all awake.
The roster's not
Still
that
on the
big
roster
these
for
days.
another couple days.
no. I'll give. How about this? I will keep bullshitting till the bottom of the hour, and if Witness comes on by then, I'll do a roster review.
Some of that witness's number.
If he doesn't show up,
Townsend, call him.
I have texted him.
text him, wake him
Call
up.
him.
All right, I'm gonna end this segment real quick because it just hit an hour, and then I'm gonna make a drink and I'll come back and then we'll bullshit for another 30, and then if Witness comes on, I'll do a roster review. If not, we'll end it then.
Sounds good.
All right.